Legislation championed by Senator Portman and co-sponsored by Klobuchar and Senator Blumenthal that we expect to get a vote in the Senate next week. We at the White House have tried to bring more attention.
And it's an honor to be here today with a great bipartisan group of members, as well as notable members from the private sector and NGO communities to discuss the horrific crime of online sex trafficking and, most importantly, action to prevent it. Human trafficking is a form of modern slavery affecting men, women, and children of all ages and backgrounds, breaking apart families and communities, both here in the U.S. and around the globe. One of today's most prevalent forms of trafficking is the buying of selling of young boys and girls. This is a hidden crime, and while the numbers are hard to track, we are all very well aware that this is a multi-billion-dollar industry impacting the most vulnerable members of society. This time last year, President Trump declared that combating human trafficking was a priority, noting that he was prepared to bring the full force and weight of our government to address this critical issue. Over the past year, we've held roundtables here at the White House, worked with interagency, Congress, NGO, and survivors to determine meaningful ways we can collectively expand and improve our work to combat these crimes. Today, we're here to discuss more specific pieces of legislation. The Allow States and Victims to Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act, better known as FOSTA, sponsored by Congresswoman Ann Wagner from Missouri. Thank you, Ann. This legislation also includes important language from the Senate bill, Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act, better known as SESTA, which was sponsored by Senator Portman from Ohio. I have discussed these pieces of legislation with almost everyone in this room over the past several months and commend you to getting us where we are today. On behalf of the President and administration, we want to thank all the members here today for your leadership and commitment to end the shameful and tragic crime of online sex trafficking. Portman, if you could start us, and thank you for your hard work on this issue.
Thank you, Ivanka, for